Welcome to the Victor Korua Human Experience Podcast. Here, we share stories that touch our hearts, challenging our thinking, and open our eyes to see the world differently. From personal journeys to powerful conversations, this is a space for truth, empathy, and reflection. Because every story matters, and every human experience has the power to change us. Your host, Victor Okorua. Let's dive in.
Why millionaire footballers go bankrupt? Imagine earning more money in 1 week than most people make in 10 years. Luxury cars, designer clothes, private jet, millions in the bank. You are famous. The whole country knows your name. People scream when they see you. Now, imagine just 5 years later, you are broke. Completely broke. Sounds impossible, right? But it happens more often than people realize. Some studies claim a large number of professional footballers face serious financial problems within a few years after retirement. And today we are asking the big question: why does somebody go from millionaire to struggling financially? Welcome to the podcast. People see the money, not the pressure. When fans look at footballers, they see the lifestyle, the watches, the cars, the mansions. What people don't always see is the pressure attached to that money. Because the moment many players make it, everybody suddenly has a financial emergency. Long lost cousins appears from nowhere. Friends suddenly need business investments. Family members expect houses. Someone needs school fees. Someone needs surgery. Someone needs rent. Someone wants a new car. And in many countries, especially poorer communities, successful footballers become entire economic system. One player is feeding 20 people, sometimes 50. The problem with any fast money, here's something important. Many footballers become very rich, young. Some are earning massive salaries, 19, 20, 21 years old. But having more money is not the same as understanding money. Nobody teach many athletes financial management properly. And suddenly, teenager who grew up struggling has access to millions. That combination can become dangerous because when people grow up without financial education, money often becomes emotional. You spend to prove success. You spend to feel respected. You spend because you are afraid people will call you stingy. The luxury trap is another one. Now let's talk about lifestyle inflation. This destroys many athletes financially because in football culture, looking rich is almost part of the football. Luxury cars, jewelries, vacation photos, nightclubs, designer fashions, and social media makes it worse. Players compare themselves constantly. This footballer bought a Lamborghini, so I need two. Meanwhile, the car loses value immediately. Some footballers are paying for multiple houses, entourage, friends' lifestyle, child support, gambling habits, expensive divorce, bad investments. And sometimes they genuinely believe the millions will never stop coming until retirement arrives. Retirement comes faster than people think. This is the scary part. Football careers are short, very short. Most players retire in their 30s, some even earlier because of injury. Imagine your entire career ending before age 35. That's difficult psychologically. Financially, if your identity was completely tied to football, one day crowds are cheering for you. The next day, the phone stops ringing. The attention disappears. And many athletes are emotionally unprepared for that silence. Some become depressed. Some keep overspending to maintain appearance. Some get scammed trying to stay rich. That's true. Bad investments and fake business deals. This part happens everywhere. A footballer makes money and suddenly everybody claims to be an entrepreneur. Bro, I have a guaranteed business opportunity. And somehow the opportunity always sounds suspicious. Restaurants, nightclub, crypto schemes, fake real estate, friends managing money they don't understand. Many athletes lose millions simply because they trusted the wrong people. Because when you are famous, people don't always see you as a human being. Sometimes they see you as an ATM. And honestly, that's lonely, very lonely. The fear of saying no is also another factor. This might actually be the biggest problem. Many footballers struggle to say no, especially players from poor backgrounds, because they remember suffering, they remember people helping them. So now they feel guilty refusing requests. And culturally, in many places, success comes with obligation. If you become rich, people expect you to carry everybody. But here's the difficult truth. Even millions can disappear quickly when everybody is spending from the same pocket. And if the footballer finally says, I can't help anymore, some people call them proud, selfish, ungrateful. That emotional pressure is enormous. Fame can create a fake reality. Another dangerous thing about football fame, it creates illusion. People treat famous players like they are invisible financially, even when the money is already disappearing. Some athletes continue pretending everything is okay, still posting luxury pictures, still trying to look successful. because public embarrassment feels terrifying. And honestly, social media has made this worse for everybody, not just footballers alone. People would rather look rich than actually be financially stable. The players who handle money well. Now, to be fair, not all footballers go broke. Some athletes prepare very wisely. Players like Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, and so on and so forth, have built business brands, investments, and long-term financial structures. Some players hire real financial experts. Some live below their means. Some avoid fake entourage. And those habits matters because wealth is not only about making money, it's about keeping it too. This is bigger than football, honestly. This conversation is not just about footballer, it's a lot of ordinary people experience smaller version of this problem. Pressure to impress, pressure to provide, pressure to look successful online. Many people are financially struggling silently because they are funding lifestyle designed to satisfy other people's expectations. And that pressure exists in almost every country. So next time you see a footballer showing luxury online, remember money and financial security not always the same thing. Fame does not automatically create wisdom. And sometimes the people who look rich are under the most pressure. Now I want to hear from you. In your country, do people pressure successful footballers or celebrities to spend too much money on family and friends? Do you think that pressure is fair? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this episode, share with someone who thinks any money automatically solves every problem. I will see you in the next episode of the Victor Korowa Human Experience Podcast. Peace out.
Thank you for joining the Victor Okorowa Human Experience Podcast. I hope today's story touched your heart, challenged your perspective, or reminded you of the power of our shared human journey. If this episode spoke to you, please subscribe, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and join in again next time as we explore more stories that shape the way we see the world. Your host, Victor Okorowa, and until we meet again, keep